Question number 6. Show that the function f is from R to R, real numbers to real numbers, defined by fx is equal to 2x minus 1 upon 3. 2x minus 1 upon 3 is 1, 1 and on 2. You have to show that function is defined from R to R. Fx is equal to 2x minus 1 by 3. It is 1, 1 and on 2, means it is bijective. And you have to find the inverse of the function f. So how will you prove? First we will do for 1, 1, 1. First we will prove that it is 1, 1. Let x1 comma x2 belongs to R, that is this domain. I am taking two arbitrary element x1 and x2, be such that f of x1 is equal to f of x2. It means 2x1 minus 1 upon 3 is equal to 2x2 minus 1 upon 3. This is our value. Fx is equal to 2x minus 1 upon 3. So fx1 will be 2x1 minus 1 upon 3 is equal to 2x2 minus 1 upon 3. 3, 3 cancel. 2x2 minus 1 is equal to 2x2 minus 1 minus 1 minus 1 cancel. 2, 2 cancel. It means what? x1 is equal to x2. So if f of x1 is equal to fx2, then x1 is equal to x2, means the function is what? 1, 1. So I can say f is 1, 1. Function is 1, 1. Now for onto. Now you have to prove that the function is onto also. So how will you do? Consider any element y which belongs from R. Let y belongs to R, that is from codomain. Here domain and codomain both are same. Y belongs to R from codomain. Then f of x is equal to y. Fx is equal to what? Y, 2x minus 1 upon 3. So I can say y is equal to 2x minus 1 upon 3, or I can say 2x minus 1 is equal to 3y, or I can say 2x is equal to 3y, minus 1 will go that side, so plus 1, and x value is 3y plus 1 upon 2. Is it clear? 3y plus 1 upon 2. So as y belongs to R, x is equal to 3y plus 1 upon 2 also belongs to R. It is domain. This is from codomain. Means if I take any value y from codomain, x is equal to 3y plus 1 by 2. That x will be also from real numbers, that is from domain. That is clear. Thus, for all y belongs to R, codomain of f. Thus, for all y belongs to R, there exists x. Means for all y, all values of y which belongs from codomain, means all full codomain, all values from codomain, there exists x. X is what? Pre-image. There exists x is equal to 3y plus 1 by 2, which belongs to R from domain. So from codomain, all values are included, means codomain is equal to what? Range here. This for all y belongs to real numbers, means codomain of f, there exists x, means for all y there exists x which belongs from real number only. So if y belongs to R, x also belongs to R domain, such that you know f of x is equal to f of, at the place of x I have to substitute 3y plus 1 upon 2. F of 3y plus 1 upon 2. F of x is equal to this. So 3y plus 1 upon 2 means what? 2. At the place of x I have to put 3y plus 1 upon 2 minus 1 upon 3. 2x. At the place of x I am substituting 3y plus 1 upon 2 minus 2. 2 cancel. Here we will get 3y plus 1 minus 1 upon 3. Plus 1 minus 1 cancel. 3y upon 3. It means it is equal to y. Means f of x is equal to 1. F of x is equal to 1. This is clear. Before we took that fx is equal to y is equal to this. Means fx is equal to 1. Means for all, every element in the codomain of f there exists a pre-image, that is x, from the domain. Is it clear? So I have to write like this. We solved f of x and we got that is equal to what? Y. So I can say every element in the codomain of f, every element in the codomain of f has its pre-image. Pre-image is what? X. F has its pre-image. Every element in the codomain of f has its pre-image in the domain of f, domain of a function, domain of f. So I can say f is onto. F is onto function means here range is equal to codomain. F is onto. Hence the given function is bijective. I can say it is what? Bijective because this function is 1 1 also and onto also. So it is invertible. It is bijective function means it is invertible. So I can find f inverse. To find f inverse, what will I take? To find f inverse, you will get what? To find f inverse, what will you write? Let fx is equal to y, or I can say fx is equal to what? 2x minus 1 upon 3 is equal to what? Y. Or I can say 2x minus 1 is equal to 3y, or I can say 2x is equal to 3y plus 1, or x is equal to 3y plus 1 upon 2. Already we solved this. X is equal to 3y plus 1 upon 2. Now y is equal to what? F of x, and f is invertible. Now I will write here x is equal to 3y plus 1 upon 2. X is equal to 3y plus 1 upon 2. Now y is equal to fx. Y is equal to what? Fx. And function is what? Invertible, and f is invertible function. You know that is invertible function. So I can write f inverse of y is equal to what? X. F inverse y is equal to x. You know y is equal to what? Fx. And you know the function is invertible. So I can write f inverse of y is equal to x. F inverse of y is equal to x means x value is what? 3y plus 1 upon 2. So f inverse function you can write f inverse y is equal to 3y plus 1 upon 2. So function f inverse from R to R. If f is from R to R, f inverse is from R to R. So here also R to R only is given by f inverse of y is equal to 3y plus 1 upon 2. F inverse R to R is given by f inverse y is equal to 3y plus 1 upon 2. Now question number 7. Question number 7, you can see if A is equal to R minus 3, R minus 3, and B is equal to R minus 2. Two sets are given, A set and B set. A set is equal to R minus 3 means minus 3 should not include from in real numbers. Full set real numbers only you have to exclude that minus 3. And B, that is codomain, here it will be codomain. So all real numbers you can take, only 2 you have to exclude. And the function is defined f is from A to B. F is from A to B means this is domain and this is codomain. A to B given by fx is equal to, function is given, fx is equal to 2x plus 1 upon x plus 3. 2x plus 1 upon x plus 3. This function is given. Then show that the function is 1 1 and onto, and hence find f inverse. Same, you have to prove that the function is 1 1 also and onto also. So it is a bijective function, and then you have to find f inverse. Like this we will do. So first we will prove that it is 1 1. So first we will solve from 1 1. Let x1 comma x2 belongs to A. x1 comma x2 belongs to A be such that f of x1 is equal to f of x2, or I can say 2x1 plus 1 upon x1 plus 3 is equal to 2x2 plus 1 upon x2 plus 3. Is it clear? 2x1 plus 3, 2x1 plus 1 upon x1 plus 3 is equal to 2x2 plus 1 upon x2 plus 3. Now you can cross multiply 2x1 plus 1 into x2 plus 3 is equal to 2x2 plus 1 into x1 plus 3. So you get what? First I am getting 2x1 x2. 2x1 into x2, 2x1 x2 plus 2x1 into 3, that is 6x1 plus 1 into x2 plus x2 plus 1 into 3, that is plus 3 is equal to 2x2 into x1, 2x1 x2 plus 2x2 into 3, that is 6x2 plus 1 into x1, that is x1 plus 1 into 3, that is plus 3. 2x1 x2, 2x1 x2 cancelled. Plus 3 cancelled. 6x1 here x1. So 6x1 minus x1 is equal to 6x2 here plus x2. So it will be minus x2. So you will get 5x1 is equal to 5x2. 5 cancel. So you will get x1 is equal to x2. If f of x1 is equal to f of x2, then x1 is equal to x2. It means the function is what? 1, 1. Function is 1, 1. Is it clear? So the function is 1, 1. We proved that function is 1, 1. Now we have to prove that the function is onto also. Function is onto also. Let's take any arbitrary element. Consider any element. Let y belongs to any element from B. Y belongs to B set. Codomain of F. You have to take any element. Codomain of F such that is I can say y belongs to R minus 2. That is only B set. So y belongs to R minus 2. Only you can't take 2. Is it clear? Let y is equal to f of x is equal to what? 2x plus 1 upon x plus 3. Or I can say y is equal to 2x plus 1 upon x plus 3. Y is equal to 2x plus 1 upon x plus 3. Or I can say 2x plus 1 is equal to x plus 3 into y. So xy plus 3y. Or I can write 2x minus xy, xx one side, 3y minus 1. X is common, 2 minus y is equal to 3y minus 1. So x value is what? 3y minus 1 upon 2 minus y. 3y minus 1 upon 2 minus y. X value is what? 3y minus 1 upon 2 minus y. That is the value of x. Is it clear? Now, as y belongs to R minus 2, I will write here. We have to prove that the function is onto. So, x is equal to this, and we know as here y belongs to R minus 2. All real numbers you can take, only you have to exclude 2. If I put 2 here, it will be what? You can't define this function. So, y belongs to R minus 2. X will be what from R minus 3. I will tell how. Because x also can't be equal to minus 3. First though, y can't be 2 because you have to take values. All real numbers you can take, you can't take 2. If you take 2, you can't define this function. And x is also not equal to minus 3. I will tell you why now. Also, x is not equal to minus 3. If x I will put minus 3, it will be what? Minus 3 is equal to 3y minus 1 upon 2 minus y. It means 3y minus 1 is equal to what? Minus 3 into 2 minus 1. So, minus 3 into 2 minus 6. Minus 3 into minus 1, that is plus 3y. So, 3y cancel. How can be minus 1 is equal to minus 6 or 1 is equal to 6? It is not possible. Not possible. So, you can't take, means not possible. So, as y belongs to R minus 2, then x belongs to R minus 3. You can't take minus 3 because 1 and 6 are not equal. So, if y belongs to this B set R minus 2, x belongs to R minus 3. All real numbers can come at the place of x, but you can't take value minus 3. Is it clear? So, I can write x is not equal to minus 3. X is not equal to minus 3. So, I can say x is equal to this. So, x is not equal to minus 3 means 3y minus 1 upon 2 minus y is also not equal to minus 3. Is it clear? because if this is equal to minus 3, that is not possible. So 1 minus 3y upon y minus 2, 3y minus 1 upon 2 minus y is not equal to minus 3. X is not equal to minus 3. This value can't come equal to minus 3. Is it clear? Now x is equal to what? 3y minus 1. Is it clear? So as x is equal to 3y minus 1 upon 2 minus 1 belongs to, I am writing here a and b only. X belongs to a. I am not writing r minus minus 3. I am writing x, as x is equal to this belongs to a set, that is domain of f, domain of a function, domain of f, such that as x is equal to this belongs to a, domain of f, for all values y belongs to b, such that f of x is equal to f of x. At the place of x I will write 3y minus 1 upon 2 minus y, and you know f of x is equal to 2x plus 1 upon x plus 3. So at the place of x I have to substitute 3y minus 1 upon 2 minus y. So I will write 2 into x means 3y minus 1 upon 2 minus y minus 1 plus 1, 2x plus 1, 2x plus 1. So 2 at the place of x I am writing 3y minus 1 upon 2 minus y plus 1 upon 2 minus upon x plus 3. So 3y minus 1 upon 2 minus y plus 3. Is it clear? 2 3y minus 1 upon 2 minus y plus 1. So here you can take LCM. So you get what? 2 3y minus 1 plus 2 minus y upon 2 minus y upon, here 2 minus y is LCM, so you will get what? 2 into 3y minus 1 plus 1 into 2 minus y, so here you will get 2 minus y upon, same here 2 minus y is LCM, here you will get 3y minus 1 plus here 1 is LCM, so 1 into 2 minus y into 3, so 3 into 2 minus y. Is it clear? Now you will get fx is equal to, I will solve here. Now I will get fx is equal to, we are solving fx is equal to 2 3 just 6y minus 2 plus 2 minus y upon 2 minus y upon 3y minus 1 plus 3 to the 6 minus 3 into minus y, 3 into minus y minus 3y upon 2 minus y. Is it clear? A upon b upon c upon d. You can write a upon b into d upon c. 6 minus 2 plus 2 cancel, 6y minus y, that is 5y upon 2 minus y into this a upon d upon c upon d. So a upon b into d upon c, 2 minus y upon 3y minus 1 plus 6 minus 3y. 3y minus 3y cancel, 6 minus 1, that is 5. 2 minus 1 y, 2 minus y cancel, 5 cancel, you get what? Y. So f of x is equal to y means f of x is equal to y. It means every element in B has its pre-image in A. Is it clear? Fx is equal to y. I will write here. So you can write f of x, we got what? Y. So you can write every element in B, that is codomain. Every element in B, that is codomain, has its pre-image. In A, that is domain. Is it clear? So I can say f is onto function. Already we proved that this is 1 function, and now I prove that it's onto function. So I can say if this is 1 function and this is onto function, both means it is a bijective function. So this function is invertible function. So I can find f inverse of this function. So I can write, hence the given function is invertible, it is bijective, so it is invertible, so I can find f inverse. So how will I write? Let y is equal to fx. So y is equal to 2x plus 1 upon x plus 3. So I know xy plus 3y is equal to 2x plus 1, or I can write xy minus 2x is equal to 1 minus 3y, or x is common, y minus 2 is equal to 1 minus 3y, or I can write x is equal to 1 minus 3y upon y minus 2. 1 minus 3y upon y minus 2 means now y is equal to fx. You know to find f inverse we have to do this. To find f inverse we write let y is equal to f of x, y is equal to what, this, and I will find the value of x. Already we did before. So x is equal to 1 minus 3y upon y minus 2. Now you know y is equal to, I will write here, x is equal to 1 minus 3y upon y minus 2. So now y is equal to fx, and f is what? Inversible or invertible? Now we write. Now y is equal to fx and f is what? Invertible. If f is invertible means what? F inverse y is equal to what? X. So f inverse y is equal to x is what? 1 minus 3y upon y minus 2. 1 minus 3y upon y minus 2. So I can say function f inverse is from, if f is from a to b, so f inverse is from what? B to a is given by f inverse of y is equal to 1 minus 3y upon y minus 2. 1 minus 3y upon y minus 2. F inverse is from B to A, that is f inverse of y is equal to 1 minus 3y upon y minus 2. 7th question is over. Now we have to do 8th question. Now you can see question number 8. Consider the function f is from r minus 4 by 3. R minus 4 by 3 to r minus 4 by 3. R minus 4 by 3. Domain all real numbers you can take only minus 4 by 3 you have to exclude, and in codomain you can take all real numbers only 4 by 3 you have to exclude. Defined by a function is given fx is equal to 4x plus 3 upon 3x plus 4. 4x plus 3 upon 3x plus 4. Show that f is bijective. Show that f is bijective. You have to show that this function is a bijective function. You have to find the inverse of f, and you have to find then f inverse 0 and x such that f inverse x is equal to. First we will do what? Inverse of a function. First we'll prove that it is a bijective function, then we'll find f inverse. Next we will see. So f is from r minus 4 by 3 minus 4 by 3, so 1 1. First we will prove that this is what? 1 1 function. Let x1 comma x2 belongs to r minus 4 by 3. You have to take from domain. This is what? Domain of a function. So let x1 comma x2 belongs to r minus 4 by 3 be such that f of x1 is equal to f of x2. F of x1 is equal to x2 means 4x1 plus 3 upon 3x1 plus 4 is equal to 4x2 plus 3 upon 3x2 plus 4. Is that clear? So I can do cross multiplication. 4x1 plus 3 into 3x2 plus 4 is equal to 3x1 plus 4 into 4x2 plus 3. So 4x1 into 3x2, that is what? 12x1 x2 plus 4x1 into 4, that is plus 16x1 plus 3 into 3x2, that is plus 9x2 plus 3 into 4, that is plus 12 is equal to 3x1 into 4x2, that is 12x1 x2 plus 3x1 into 3, that is plus 9x1 plus 4 into 4x2, that is plus 16x2 plus 4 into 3, that is plus 12. So you can say plus 12 I can cancel. 12x1 x2, 12x1 x2 I can cancel. So I will get 16x1 and this side it is plus 9x1. So I can write minus 9x1 is equal to, this is 16x2. This 9x2 will go that side, so it will be minus 9x2. So you will get 16x1 minus 9x1, that is what? 7x1 is equal to 7x2. 7 cancels, so I can say x1 is equal to x2. So already I did fx1 is equal to fx2. We took that fx1 is equal to, let fx1 is equal to fx2, and we got that x1 is equal to x2. If fx1 is equal to fx2 and x1 is equal to x2 also, then the function is 1 1 function. So I can say this function is what? 1 1 function. Already we proved that this function is 1 1 function. Now we will prove that this function is onto function also. This function is onto function also. Let's take that for onto function, let y belongs to R minus 4 by 3. You have to take any arbitrary element y which belongs from this codomain. Y belongs to this. So y is equal to what? Fx is equal to 4x plus 3 upon 3x plus 4. So y is equal to what? 4x plus 3 upon 3x plus 4. Y is equal to this. So by cross multiplication you get 3xy plus 4y is equal to 4x plus 3. You will get what value? X value you have to write. So 3xy minus 4x. X one side, 3 minus 4y. So x is common, 3y minus 4 is equal to 3 minus 4y. So you get value x is equal to what? 3 minus 4y upon 3y minus 4. 3 minus 4y upon 3y minus 4. Is it clear? X is equal to 3 minus 4y upon 3y minus 4. Now you know here, why we can't take 4 by 3. If I put here 4 by 3, it will be what? 0. So y can't be 4 by 3. And x belongs to R minus 4 by 3. X also you can't take minus 4 by 3. Is it clear? X also you can't take minus 4 by 3. X is not equal to minus 4 by 3. And this y can't be equal to 4 by 3. All real numbers you can take, you can't take 4 by 3. So x is equal to this. You can write like this. X is equal to 3 minus 4y upon 3y minus 4. But x belongs to R minus 4 by 3. X values, all values you can take, only minus 4 by 3 you can't take. Or you can write 3y minus 4 is not equal to what? 0. Is it clear? 3y minus 4 is not equal to 0. This also can't be 0. This is the condition. X is equal to this. And 3y minus 4 is not equal to 0. 3y minus 4, if it will be 0 means what? You can't define x. So 3y minus 4 is not equal to 0 because it will come infinity. Infinity is not a real number. It's an idea. So 3y minus 4 is not equal to 0. So 3y is not equal to what? 4, or y is not equal to what? 4 by 3. Anything you can take. Simply I did here that x is equal to this value. And I know x I can't take minus 4 by 3. X I can't take minus 4 by 3, and this can't be equal to 0 also. 3y minus 4 is not equal to 0 also. So I will get the value of y. What values you can put? So 3y minus 4 also is not equal to 0. So 3y is not equal to 4. It means y is not equal to 4 by 3. That is clear from here. R minus 4 by 3. This is what? Codomain. This is also what? Y is not equal to 4 by 3 means every value you can take. Range of f is what? What is y here? This is range. Y is not equal to 4 by 3 means range of function is what? All real values you can take, but only 4 by 3 you can't take. So you can see here range of f is equal to R minus 4 by 3 and codomain is same. Now, and you know, if codomain and range is equal, then you can say this function is what? Onto function. This is onto function. So this is 1 1 function also, and this is onto function also. Both. So you can say this function is invertible function, and you can find f inverse. Is it clear? You can find f inverse. So to find the f inverse, let fx is equal to y. Let fx is equal to y, or you can say 4x plus 3 upon 3x plus 4 is equal to y. When you will solve, you will get x is equal to what? 3 minus 4y. Already we did upon 3y minus 4. So x value is this. Now you know. Now fx is equal to y. F of x is equal to y, and function is what? Invertible or inversible? F is inversible, so I can write if fx is equal to y and function is inversible means fx is equal to y. So f inverse of y is equal to x means f inverse of y means is equal to x means here value is 3 minus 4y upon 3y minus 4. This is f inverse y I am writing here. F inverse of y is equal to 3 minus 4y upon 3y minus 4. Is it clear? That is x, and this is f inverse y is equal to what? 3 minus 4y upon 3y minus 4. So f is from this to this. So f inverse is from r minus 4 by 3 to r minus 4 by 3. What is the domain? Will be codomain for this, and what is the codomain for function f inverse? This is domain. Is it clear? So f inverse y, f inverse is from r minus 4 by 3 to r minus 4 by 3 is given by f inverse y is equal to 3 minus 4y upon 3y minus 4. Is it clear? 3 minus 4y upon 3y minus 4. Now next they are asking find f inverse 0. You have to find f inverse 0. That will be what? 3 minus 4 into 0 upon 3 into 0 minus 4. So 3 minus 0 upon 0 minus 4. So 3 upon minus 4. So I can write minus 3 down. This is the answer. Next they are asking find the value of x such that f inverse of x is equal to 2. F inverse of x is equal to 2. F inverse of y, if it's given, I can change the variables. So if it is what? F inverse of x I will write, then it will be what? 3 minus 4x upon 3x minus 4. Only I am changing the variable. At the place of y I am writing x. So f inverse y is equal to what? 3 minus 4y upon 3y minus 4. So if I write x here, I will get 3 minus 4x upon 3x minus 4. And they are asking f inverse x is equal to 2, means this is given equal to 2 is equal to what? 3 minus 4x upon 3x minus 4. So by cross multiplication get what? 6x minus 8 is equal to 3 minus 4x. So you will get 6x plus minus 4x will come this side. So it will be what? 10x is equal to 3. This minus 8 will go that side. So 8. So 10x is equal to, you will get 11. So it means x is equal to 11 by 10. This is the value. X is equal to 11 by 10. When f inverse x is equal to 2, then x value is equal to 11 by 10 and f inverse 0 is equal to minus 3 by 4. Now question number 9. Question number 9. Consider the function f is from r plus all real numbers, positive real numbers, to 9 to infinity. 9 to infinity is not covered. Defined by fx is equal to x square plus 9. X square plus 9, where r plus is the set of all non-negative real numbers. R plus is what? I am writing here. Non-negative real numbers. Non-negative real numbers. F is from r plus 2 to, this is domain and this is codomain, and function is defined fx is equal to x square plus 9, where r plus is the set of all non-negative real numbers. Show that f is inversible and find the inverse of f, that is f inverse. First you have to show that the function is invertible, means same process you have to do, that the function is 1 1 also and function is onto also. Then I can say the function is bijective, so it is invertible, so we can find f inverse. Is it clear? Now we will start. The function is 1 1. First we will prove that the function is 1 1. Let's say, let x1 comma x2, two arbitrary element I will take, x1 comma x2 belongs to r plus, means we are taking two arbitrary elements from r plus, that is the domain, be such that domain of f, I will write here, domain of f be such that f of x1 is equal to f of x2. It means this x1 square plus 9 is equal to x2 square plus 9. So plus 9 cancel, x1 square is equal to x2 square. So I can say definitely x1 will be equal to x2 because x1 square is equal to x2 square. I will write here, or I can write one more step if you want to. Here directly also I can say x1 will be equal to x2 because only positive real numbers you can take. You can't take x1 is equal to 1, x2 is equal to minus 1 because all positive real numbers you can take. But if you want step by step, you can write x1 square minus x2 square is equal to 0. This x2 square will come this side. So I can say x1 plus x2 into x1 minus x2 is equal to 0. Is it clear? x1 plus x2, x1 minus x2 is equal to 0. So either this is equal to 0 or either this is equal to 0. So x1 plus x2 is equal to 0, or I can say x1 minus x2 is equal to 0. This is clear. So you know, if x1 comma x2 belongs to, if x1 comma x2 belongs to R plus all non-negative real numbers. If we are taking any two non-negative real numbers, I know then two non-negative real numbers sum can't be equal to 0. x1 plus x2 is never equal to 0. Except only one condition is there when x1 is equal to x2, that is both are 0. Then 0 plus 0 is equal to 0. Otherwise, in not any condition, x1 plus x2 can't come equal to 0. Only in one case. Only one case is there when x1 and x2 both are 0. Then only you can say that x1 plus x2 is equal to 0. Otherwise, x1 plus x2 can't come equal to 0 if you are taking both elements from non-negative real numbers. Or both are what? Non-negative real numbers. Never can come equal to 0. So I can say x1 minus x2, this condition is not possible. So x1 minus x2 is equal to 0. Only this condition is possible. If condition is possible means x1 is equal to x2 definitely. This x1 minus x2 is equal to 0 means x1 is equal to x2. So I can say function is what? 1, 1. Now you have to prove that function is onto also. Function is 1, 1 already we proved. Now we will prove that function is onto also. Now function is onto. We have to check that function is onto. We have to prove as directly I can write here. No need to do full. X belongs to R plus. X belongs to R plus means what? R plus means all non-negative real numbers. Means all real numbers will be positive. But 0 is included in that. That is clear. R plus means 0 is included. So X is greater than equal to 0. X belongs to R plus means what? X is greater than equal to 0. So directly, you know, I told before how to make this function. X is greater than equal to 0. Now you want what? X square. So X is greater than equal to 0 means X square is greater than equal to 0. Now you want X square plus 9. So add both sides what? Plus 9 greater than equal to 0 plus 9. Is it clear? So X square plus 9 means what? This function X, fx is greater than equal to what? 9, or you can say Y is greater than equal to 9. Y is greater than equal to 9. Y is what? Range. Means directly you can start from X and you can make this fx. This is clear. Fx is what? Right? Directly you can solve like this also in small questions. So x square is greater than equal to 0. So x square plus 9 is greater than equal to 0 plus 9. I have to make this function x square plus 9. And I know x belongs to R plus non-negative real number. So I know definitely x will be greater than equal to 0. If x is greater than equal to 0 means obviously that square will be also greater than equal to 0. That's clear. So x square is greater than equal to 0, but I need here x square plus 9. So I am adding plus 9 here also and here also. So you will get what? Fx is greater than equal to 0 plus 9, that is 9. So fx is greater than equal to 9. All values of y can be is greater than equal to 9 means range of function. The range of f is equal to what? 9 is included, this sign is there, so like this you have to write 9 comma infinity you can't touch. So codomain of f, you can see 9 comma infinity is same as what? Codomain, equal, both are what? Equal. This is codomain, this is range, and I know if range and codomain are equal means function is what? Onto. Already we proved that function is 1, 1 also and onto also. So I can say the function is what? Bijective. So the function is invertible, so I can find f inverse. To find f inverse, let y is equal to x square plus 9. So x square is equal to what? Y minus 9. X is equal to what? Root y minus 9. X is equal to what? Root y minus 9. Here x is equal to root y minus 9 only I am writing. I am not writing plus minus root y minus 9. You know x square is equal to 4. Always we write what? X is equal to plus minus root 4. But here I am not writing x square is equal to y minus 9. So I should write x is equal to plus minus root y minus 9. But I am not writing minus root y. X is equal to minus root y minus 9. It is not possible because x is what? All positive real numbers you have to take. So this condition is not possible. Only x is equal to root y minus 9 I will write. So x is equal to root y minus 9. Now you know fx is equal to y and f is inversible. F is invertible or inversible you can write. So f inverse of y is equal to x. F inverse y is equal to root x means what? Root of y minus x. At the place of x I will write root of y minus 9. Is it clear? So the inverse function f is from this to this. So f inverse is from 9 to infinity to r plus is given by f inverse y is equal to root of y minus 9. Like this you have to solve. Now question number 10. Question number 10 you can see. If R naught is the set of all non-zero real numbers, R naught is the set of all non-zero real numbers. Function is from R naught to R naught. Here R naught is what? Set of all non-zero real numbers. Non-zero means real number can't be negative. Otherwise positive everything is possible, only it can't be zero. Non-zero real numbers defined by fx is equal to 3 by x is invertible. Defined by fx is invertible and it is the inverse of itself. First you have to prove that it is what? Invertible. If it is invertible means what? It is 1 1 also and it is onto also. So let's prove 1 1. Let x1 comma x2 belongs to R naught, that is from domain be such that f of x1 is equal to f of x2. Two elements you are taking x1 comma x2 which belongs from this domain, and here codomain and domain both are same. So be such that f of x1 is equal to f of x2 means 3 upon x1 is equal to 3 upon x2. 3 cancel, I know. 1 upon x1 is equal to 1 upon x2. It means x1 is equal to x2 definitely. So f is what? 1 1. Already I proved that the function is 1 1. Now you have to prove that the function is onto also. Function is onto also. Let y is equal to 3 by x. So I can say x is equal to what? 3 by y. So I know if I take this for y belongs to R naught. If I take any value from codomain y belongs to R naught, you know x is equal to 3 by y. Thus for y belongs to R naught, any value you will put non-zero, any non-zero real number if you will put, you know definitely x will be also a non-zero real number. X is equal to 3 by y belongs to R naught. That is definitely, this is from domain. Here domain and codomain are same. So thus for y belongs to R naught, that is from codomain, there exists x is equal to 3 by y which belongs to R naught, that is codomain of f, such that f of x is equal to, f of x means f of 3 by y. And you know fx is equal to 3 by x, so f of 3 by y will be what? 3 upon, at the place of x I have to substitute 3 by y. 3 by y. 3 upon 3 by y means what? A upon b upon c means what? A into c upon b. It means 3 into y upon 3. 3 cancel, so you are getting what? Y. So fx is equal to y. Is it clear? Fx is equal to y means every element of B has its pre-image in set A, or you can say every element present in R naught, that is in codomain, have its pre-image in domain, that is R naught set. So fx is equal to y. We got this. Fx is equal to y. So to find f inverse, now to find what? F inverse. Let y is equal to what? 3 by x. Fx is equal to what? Y. Let fx is equal to what? Y is equal to 3 by x. Fx is equal to what? Y. Already proved. So y is equal to 3 by x, or I can say x is equal to what? 3 by y. So now y is equal to fx, you know, same process. Now y is equal to what? F of x, and f is what? Invertible. So I can find what? F inverse. So f inverse of y is equal to x, definitely. If y is equal to fx and f is invertible, so f inverse of y is equal to x. So f inverse of y is equal to x will be what? 3 by y. F inverse y is equal to 3 by y. Is it clear? Or if you want to write f inverse x, then also you can write 3 by x. Here they are asking f is inverse of x. So you can see here, simply I tell you, f inverse y is equal to 3 by y. I will write it here. F inverse y is equal to 3 by y. You got f inverse of y is equal to 3 by y. F inverse y is equal to 3 by y. Now they are asking, and it is the inverse of itself. Inverse of itself. It is the inverse of itself. Means f of x is equal to what? Here it is y, so I can change this is in x also. Because here it is in x, so I can change in x. Because comparison is given here that it is the inverse of itself. Means function is inverse of itself. Means fx is equal to inverse of itself. F of f inverse. Is it clear? So f inverse of y, 1 minute. F inverse is equal to f, it is given, and it is the inverse of itself. Means f inverse is equal to what? F. F inverse is equal to f. Here f inverse y is equal to 3 by y, and here you see it is 3 by x. It is what? 3 by x, and here it is 3 by y. So I can say directly, if I change f inverse y, I will put here what? X. Because here pattern is same, 3 by x, 3 by y. So f inverse x is equal to what? 3 by x. Same I can write. And here I can say, here it is given, it is the inverse of itself. Means function is the inverse of itself. Means f is equal to f inverse. You can see it is clear. Because f inverse x is equal to 3 by x, and fx is also equal to what? 3 by x. So it is clear, f inverse x is equal to 3 by x. So, and defined by this is show that the function is invertible, already we showed, and it is the inverse of itself. Simply you can say it is inverse of itself. Inverse is also inverse of itself. So f inverse x is equal to 3 by x. So I can say f of x is equal to also 3 by x. So same f inverse and f is what? Same. So hence proved. Like this you have to solve. Thank you.